should be a
Let's
good
get
one
16 carries.
the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders.
Jackson? I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
But kickoff
I'm in here, but I'll go look.
I mean, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California.
But he breaking tackles, though. That's all I need to know. Hey, but that one person got abused.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess,
probably.
they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
It's not even close.
And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done.
Like, it's not even close. It's the Han.
On the season.
Hey, chill it out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete.
Holding offense.
I was going to say, is he the one cleaning it all up?
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Do we care about? Wait, do we care about records or?
Down, if not for that penalty moments ago.
Oh shit!
That was an excellent.
What are you talking about?
And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more.
Fuck out of here! Fuck out of here!
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Damn, boy, I see this Raiders O-line is garbage.
Instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series.
It's the first drive, and they've gotten 2 flags already.
Tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts.
No,
not at all.
Now Carr. He's got
my God.
It's Hunter Renfrow.
You know when they meet in the middle after the game?
25 yards.
They go, hey, next week, you guys play a really sorry-ass team. He's got 15 interceptions. Don't worry about doing anything offensively. You'll get it back.
There's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
$1 million.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
All right, we're going to actually do our training now.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gained?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and
He's
say,
like 91 overall, too.
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I guess
Power set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 12 yards on the return.
Are you streaming it to Hunt?
I'm always streaming my games, bro.
In their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice the hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
How'd you miss that catch, bitch? I'm actually doing my training this time. I hate trying to complete 5 catches when I don't go adjust the play.
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Man, fuck that. I'm gonna start running people over with Gus.
To the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot.
He never gets a stiff arm. I don't know why.
Because it's not good.
Moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back in.
Hey, I don't like the way y'all be disrespecting my bowl.
Get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Oh, better watch out for old Gussie.
They're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
The creamiest.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, you had your game, too.
With Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground.
Hey, why do I keep making that throw?
That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 12. Jackson will try and set up the screen to Hines.
Yep.
No score after 1.
He's also in Green Bay, wasn't he? Oh, yes.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Under 10.
I missed 2 field goals against the Chiefs. One was blocked. One went off the post.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. It was the free safety, LaMarcus Joyner, that time, able to make the play.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Not doing a lot for you out there.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They go jet sweep here with Williams. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure how much I really love that call. It almost seems like a little bit of a give up there. But maybe what they were thinking is, we've got a chance to pop one. They think we're just going to give up here, hand it to the big man, and maybe he can get through. Sometimes there's a little bit of courage in play calling that maybe we don't give enough credit.
And he's able to get it out of there. Here comes Grant on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down.
That's what mine does well.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I didn't get to see what I was supposed to do.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And no pitch there, and no chance either, as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down now, it's Hines. And he'll take
Let's go, baby.
into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now
I thought they run engaged.
Heading back onto the field to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And
score you're getting, Tom?
Every facility we visit,
7-0.
everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
They fuck mine up too, especially when it's like a bubble.
To make anything really big
that inside guy.
But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion.
Or my guy gets caught on some bullshit.
Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Christian Wilkins in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Hines on a toss play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Jesus.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's going to let one go deep for... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Good shit, Parker. Good shit, Parker.
Lead lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
Just like Spider-Man snagging that catch. We missed that.
Almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into
there was a brawl
half.
today after UNLV beat Nevada.
Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0.
They was like, hey, we beat your ass. We gonna beat your fans' ass, too.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Who's running?
Tyrell Williams heading back out on the field now. You better believe that he's well aware.
I'm trying to run.
0 catches right now, and they're losing. So
true sadness. He needs a better supporting cast.
Well. And they're really excited that he has no catches.
Tell him to join the crew.
Because a lot of times that's like the ticking time
Damn,
bomb.
fans got involved.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Markel Lee. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
Fuck, I missed it. No.
And
I made it. Holy
shit.
shit. Okay.
From 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here is some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7.
Yeah, he just sucker punched him.
In Denver. And it's
Did you see that Georgia guy body slam that Georgia Tech DB, though? That was nasty. He smashed him into that wall.
Next, we'll head east to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. DeAndre Hopkins.
Has anybody played the
touchdown catches
Texans this year?
Yeah, I mean,
lastly, let's get you to
was Hopkins unguardable?
See what's happening with the Giants.
He was a monster.
Okay.
And
so I'm just gonna bliss the shit out of fucking
over the visiting
Watson.
Seahawks. 2 touchdowns there.
We're gonna double. I'm gonna double him. I'd rather someone else destroy
Meanwhile,
me.
in our game, it's been a back and forth
Will
first
Fuller's
half.
out there fast as fuck too.
I'll take that. I got fast DBs. I got Kendall Fuller.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Fuller on Fuller. Easy.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Face mask. Defense.
I just saw Sam's picture of you as they just either unwrapping something or something. You're just like,
how you get the face mask,
get the fuck out of
any
here.
part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
This is Hines. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense
with the single hotties.
But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static.
Josh Allen, 1, 2, 3.
Can you trade him to the Raiders anymore?
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well,
yeah, I'm glad I traded him. I got a first-round pick out of it.
Expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Yeah, because
Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you?
Whoa.
You expect a pass play.
Each song on Kid Cudi's upcoming album will have its own 30-minute episode that will air on the Netflix series of the same name. That is wild.
I don't fuck with Kid Cudi like that.
Why not?
And that is incomplete.
Kahan has all the time. He'll do it.
Nah, I'm good. I don't like Kid Cudi.
Really? Why not?
I had a friend who played Kid Cudi like all the fucking time when we were in like high school, and now I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out on Kid Cudi.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pictures from that says when you forgot the M and MRI stands for magnetic. A bunch of fucked up pictures where people didn't get rid of the metal.
But incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker.
It rhymes with Josh Allen.
Because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him up.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Bo Scarborough.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
Oh, I forgot you had Taylor.
What's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. He was brought down by Brandon Copeland.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
2 for 4. Two touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 72% completion percentage. We haven't opened up the playbook yet.
27 yards there, a first down.
Ohio State beat the shit out of Michigan.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes.
Ohio State, okay.
Going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to
get
back
being
to the
Iowa and barely beating the best.
This window is running back out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle.
I hope Iowa plays Florida in the
nice
fucking bowl game.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Back now in the East Bay. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So second inches after
Chris Conley?
Absolutely nobody fooled there.
Chris Conley? Get the fuck out.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
He eating you up.
Third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Jackson. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
In order to lead
Don, what's the score of your game?
27-0.
Touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this
the Raiders.
Okay.
Derek Carr's about to have a fucking fire game next week because he's pissed.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
You better watch your team. He's about to fucking show out next week.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
So we didn't get it, is what you're saying.
The Cardinals beat the 49ers.
Blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys
Cardinals are the best team in football,
had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Carr to throw on second down. From behind, and he's going to be driven down.
In the league?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, in football? Explain yourself.
You never want to give up a sack.
Yeah, they're 5-1.
They hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines.
Be out there trading blocks if they want.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 16 yards, a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Come to my world. We will come to my world.
They'll look to run with Edwards. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Well, Gus, you really fucked us on that fumble, bitch.
Stops the return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Who's on the 2-yard line? About to go in there. I was trying to give you a touchdown vulture plunge, but I see you're a whole bitch.
Teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone.
Shake.
He had one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Riley Dixon now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let them know. None of them are safe.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Hill is
able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good
Hill's
kick.
pretty safe.
Returnable for Grant.
Not Taysom.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Next week we should get the awards
should
too.
just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground with Hines.
Eek.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got
Broncos
themselves
are
a
at the
first
end
down.
of it.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone
All right.
put a lot of time in the
All right, Gus, we're going to give you another chance
during the season in order to continue to carry
to
the ball
block.
at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's
Good job blocking. Oh, shit. Terrible throw, though.
This throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may
What's the
have
score of the Raiders or the Eagles? Go, boys,
2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or
How much
sub
time left in
packages,
the
don't
guys'
they?
game?
Got to get to the 26.
I got a minute
for
left.
First. This is 3rd down. Jackson now. And this is caught. It's Parker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins.
How many interceptions did you throw, Tom?
What a
0.
difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, spent time in the film.
He's throwing 2 touchdowns, though.
Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing
I'm
that in this game.
feeding my key players right now.
They probably
Feeding
don't
them.
need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Ah, had you, and I seen it.
Back at the
Damn it.
23-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
I seen you, and I couldn't get it to you. That's my bad.
And now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
That's my bad.
Right there, 54, right there, right
Not the
there.
very said lots of great fantasy matchups this week in the Jaguars-Jets game.
And that will be
Defensively.
incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Parker unable to get that one, but now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out.
30-0 final.
So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
I'll take the
But
shutout.
until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do.
Who's the top
Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Dolphins, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3 and 4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Dalton Reynolds is your guy.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.